Warfare has always involved seizing enemy equipment and turning it against its original owners. During the Second World War, captured aircraft represented valuable resources for nations struggling with production shortages, technological gaps, or simple opportunism. Every major combatant operated enemy aircraft at some point, whether for evaluation, training, combat operations, or propaganda purposes. These captured machines crossed battle lines through emergency landings, defections, battlefield seizures, and territorial conquests. German use of captured aircraft. The Luftwaffe operated more captured aircraft types than any other air force. Germany's conquests across Europe provided access to French, British, Soviet, and American aircraft. The Messerschmitt unit at Rechlin evaluated every type captured, testing performance and seeking tactical advantages. Useful aircraft entered operational service, while others served training or propaganda roles. German forces marked captured aircraft with distinctive yellow undersurfaces and fuselage bands alongside standard Luftwaffe markings. These prevented friendly fire incidents when operating enemy types. France's defeat in June 1940 delivered hundreds of aircraft to German hands. The Dewoitine D-520 fighter proved capable enough for continued operational use. Germany operated D-520s for defense of Reich territory and supplied many to Axis allies, including Bulgaria and Romania. The aircraft's modern design and adequate performance made it valuable for secondary theaters. Croatian forces received D-520s for operations in the Balkans. Several fighter groups operated them until more advanced German types became available. The D-520 represented France's best fighter captured in useful numbers. The Bloch MB-152 fighter fell into German hands in large numbers following French armistice. Most were scrapped as obsolete, but some entered service with Romania on the Eastern Front. The aircraft's modest performance limited usefulness, even for training purposes. Germany found French bomber types equally unimpressive. The LEO-451 medium bomber showed promise, but insufficient numbers prevented meaningful employment. Most captured French bombers were stripped for components or scrapped. Germany proved selective about which French types merited continued operation. Soviet aircraft captured during Operation Barbarossa's initial successes provided the Luftwaffe with evaluation opportunities. The Polikarpov I-16 fighter impressed German pilots with its maneuverability despite crude construction. Several were operated for training purposes, teaching Luftwaffe pilots Soviet tactics and capabilities. The LAGG-3 and Yak-1 fighters underwent extensive testing at Rechlin. Germany gained intelligence about Soviet aviation technology through captured examples. Few saw operational use as German fighters proved superior during the war's early years. The Ilyushin IL-2 Sturmovik captured German attention due to its devastating effectiveness against Wehrmacht ground forces. Several captured examples underwent detailed evaluation examining armor protection and attack tactics. Germany attempted developing similar armored ground attack aircraft influenced by Sturmovik design. Test flights revealed the aircraft's strengths and vulnerabilities, information shared with fighter units to improve interception tactics. The IL-2 represented Soviet design philosophy emphasizing armor protection over performance. Germany never operated Sturmoviks operationally, but learned valuable lessons from captured examples. American aircraft fell into German hands through various means. Damaged B-17 flying fortresses force-landed in occupied territory, providing intact examples for evaluation. Germany repaired several and flew them on clandestine missions. These captured bombers participated in intelligence-gathering operations wearing Luftwaffe markings. One B-17 flew a mission penetrating American formations, reporting positions and tactics via radio. The deception proved short-lived when Allied gunners recognized the intruder. Several P-51 Mustangs were captured and evaluated, revealing the fighters' exceptional performance and range capabilities. British aircraft captured included Supermarine Spitfires forced down over occupied France. Germany evaluated Spitfire performance extensively, conducting comparison flights against Bf-109s and Fw-190s. These tests revealed each type's strengths and weaknesses, information used to develop tactics. One Spitfire was painted in Luftwaffe markings and flown in mock combat against German fighters. Pilots learned the Spitfire's turning capabilities and developed counter-tactics. Several Bristol Beaufighters captured provided insight into British maritime strike capabilities. These evaluations proved valuable for developing defensive tactics. Soviet use of captured aircraft. The Red Air Force operated numerous German captured aircraft throughout the conflict. Early war disasters left Soviet forces desperately short of equipment, making captured Luftwaffe aircraft valuable despite ideological complications. Bf-109 fighters captured during the Battle of Moscow equipped several Soviet units temporarily. These aircraft required adaptation to Soviet maintenance practices and ammunition supplies. Pilots familiar with German equipment following pre-war technical exchanges flew captured types. Soviet forces marked captured aircraft with prominent red stars preventing friendly fire incidents. The Junkers Ju-88 bomber proved particularly valuable to Soviet forces. This versatile aircraft served Soviet units in bomber, reconnaissance, and night fighter roles. Several complete examples were captured when German airfields were overrun. Soviet crews appreciated the Ju-88's reliability and performance. Some received Soviet radio equipment and weapon modifications. The aircraft operated until Soviet production caught up with demand and better indigenous types became available. Captured Ju-88s provided stopgap capability during critical periods. The Heinkel H-111 bomber entered Soviet service following battlefield captures. These medium bombers equipped several Soviet units conducting night operations. The Heinkel's range and payload proved useful for missions beyond Soviet bomber capabilities. Maintenance challenges limited their operational effectiveness as spare parts required scavenging from other captured aircraft. Soviet forces operated H-111s primarily during 1942 when equipment shortages remained acute. Later war abundance of Soviet-built aircraft reduced need for captured types. Finland operated captured Soviet aircraft extensively during the Winter War and Continuation War. The Polycarpov I-153 biplane fighter equipped several Finnish squadrons despite obsolescent design. Finnish pilots achieved remarkable success against Soviet forces flying these same aircraft. The I-16 fighter served Finnish units effectively, valued for its maneuverability and ruggedness. Finland modified captured Soviet types to accept Finnish weapons and equipment. Over 100 captured Soviet aircraft entered Finnish service, providing meaningful combat capability. Finnish mechanics became expert at maintaining Soviet types under primitive conditions. American use of captured aircraft. American forces operated captured Axis aircraft primarily for evaluation and training purposes. The Technical Air Intelligence Unit in the Pacific tested every Japanese type captured or recovered. Repaired aircraft underwent flight testing, revealing performance characteristics, structural strengths, and tactical vulnerabilities. This intelligence proved invaluable for developing counter-tactics and improving American aircraft design. Zero fighters, Val dive bombers, and Betty bombers all flew in American markings. Pilots learned enemy aircraft handling qualities, sharing knowledge with operational units. The Mitsubishi A6M0 underwent extensive American evaluation following recovery of intact examples. Early war Zero superiority over American fighters necessitated understanding its capabilities. Captured examples revealed exceptional maneuverability but weak structure and lack of protection. American tactics evolved, emphasizing diving attacks, exploiting the Zero's poor high-speed handling. Test pilots shared detailed reports about Zero performance across speed and altitude ranges. This intelligence contributed to American fighters improving success rates against Japanese opposition. The captured Zero provided crucial tactical intelligence during the war's critical early years. European theater, American forces captured numerous German aircraft for evaluation. Focke-Wulf FW-190 fighters underwent detailed testing comparing performance against American types. These evaluations revealed the Focke-Wulf 190's excellent roll rate and firepower, but inferior turning ability compared to Mustangs and Thunderbolts. Jet aircraft, including Me-262s, were shipped to America for technical evaluation following Germany's defeat. German technology influenced American jet development programs. Every significant German aircraft type underwent American evaluation by war's end. British use of captured aircraft. The Royal Air Force operated captured Axis aircraft for evaluation and tactical development. The Air Fighting Development Unit tested every German type captured intact. Bf-109 and FW-190 fighters flew against British types in mock combat, revealing comparative strengths and weaknesses. These evaluations influenced tactics taught to operational squadrons. British intelligence gained detailed knowledge of German aviation technology through captured examples. Test pilots produced detailed reports about handling characteristics, performance capabilities, and tactical employment methods. Italian aircraft captured in North Africa underwent British evaluation. The Mach-E C-202 Folgore impressed British pilots with its performance and handling. This modern fighter approached British types in capability despite Italy's limited industrial resources. Several Folgore received British markings and flew evaluation missions. The Reggiane RE-2001 similarly underwent testing. British intelligence assessed Italian aviation technology through captured examples. Most Italian aircraft served evaluation roles rather than operational employment, given Britain's adequate domestic production. Japanese aircraft captured in Burma provided British forces with intelligence about enemy capabilities. The Ki-43 Hayabusa fighter underwent testing, revealing its lightweight construction and excellent maneuverability. British evaluation confirmed Japanese emphasis on agility over protection and firepower. This knowledge influenced tactical doctrine taught to squadrons facing Japanese opposition. British technical intelligence units examined captured aircraft construction methods and engine technology. The information gathered contributed to understanding Japanese industrial capabilities and design philosophy. Finnish use of captured aircraft. Finland operated more captured aircraft proportionally than any other nation. Limited industrial capacity forced reliance on whatever equipment could be obtained. Soviet aircraft captured during the Winter War equipped Finnish squadrons throughout the continuation war. The Polikarpov I-153 and I-16 fighters served alongside Finnish domestic types. Finnish pilots achieved remarkable success rates flying Soviet-designed aircraft against their original operators. Captured bombers provided Finland with capabilities impossible given domestic production limitations. The Ilyushin DB-3 bomber served Finnish forces after battlefield capture. This twin-engine aircraft equipped Finnish bomber units conducting strikes against Soviet positions. Finnish mechanics became expert at maintaining Soviet types despite limited spare parts and technical documentation. Captured weapons were adapted to Finnish aircraft or aircraft modified accepting Finnish weapons. Over 300 Soviet aircraft entered Finnish service during the wars. This captured equipment proved essential to sustaining Finnish air operations against numerically superior opposition. American aircraft reached Finland through circuitous routes. Several Brewster Buffalo fighters captured by Japanese forces were sold to Finland. These aircraft performed effectively in Finnish service despite poor reputation elsewhere. Finnish pilots appreciated the Buffalo's ruggedness and armament. Limited numbers served until war's end. Finland's willingness to operate any available aircraft reflected desperate resource situation. Captured types filled gaps domestic production and imports could not address. Japanese use of captured aircraft. Japanese forces captured Allied aircraft throughout their early war conquests. American P-40 fighters seized in the Philippines underwent evaluation, revealing performance characteristics. The B-17 Flying Fortress particularly interested Japanese engineers who examined construction methods and technology.
Several captured bombers were repaired and flown for testing purposes. Japanese intelligence gained knowledge about American aviation capabilities through captured examples. Most Allied types proved superior to Japanese equivalents, a sobering reality for Japanese leadership. Chinese aircraft captured during Japan's expansion into China equipped puppet state forces. American-supplied P-40s and other types seized from nationalist Chinese forces served Manchukuo and other collaborationist air units. These aircraft operated against their former allies under Japanese direction. Limited numbers prevented significant operational impact. Japanese forces primarily valued captured aircraft for intelligence rather than combat employment. Technical evaluation revealed design approaches differing from Japanese philosophy, emphasizing lightweight construction and long range. Minor nations and specialized uses. Numerous minor nations operated captured aircraft out of necessity. Croatia, Slovakia, and other puppet states received captured types from Germany. Hungarian forces operated Soviet aircraft captured during Eastern Front operations. Romanian units flew captured Soviet types before receiving German equipment. These smaller nations lacked industrial capacity producing modern aircraft, making captured types valuable despite maintenance challenges. Operational employment varied based on aircraft condition, available spares, and technical expertise. Propaganda units operated captured aircraft demonstrating enemy equipment to civilian populations. Germany displayed captured Allied aircraft at exhibitions showing citizens enemy technology. These displays served morale purposes claiming German superiority. Similarly, captured German aircraft appeared in Allied propaganda, demonstrating battlefield successes. Training units operated captured types, teaching recognition skills to friendly forces. Pilots learned identifying enemy aircraft through exposure to actual examples. This training reduced friendly fire incidents and improved combat effectiveness. Captured aircraft provided every combatant nation with intelligence, propaganda, and sometimes desperate combat capability. These machines crossed battle lines bearing new markings while retaining origins in enemy factories. Their service demonstrated warfare's pragmatic reuse of enemy resources. Technical intelligence gained from captured aircraft influenced design improvements and tactical development. The phenomenon of captured aircraft reuse reflected both opportunity and necessity throughout the conflict.